the best law and orders are the ones that don't focus so much on the crimes themselves, especially the gory ones, but the ideas involved and the stories behind them. And this particular one I found of interest because, well, a man in his mid-80s is evicted from his house that was fully paid off. It was worth over $1 million because it was stolen from him online. And the man who stole it was shot with a weapon that this man happened to specialize in, a World War II pistol. And so he was brought into a competent, well, his son felt that he wasn't competent enough to stand this kind of a trial. And so he wanted him to fire his lawyer. And so he's telling him, "You take your next ex-wife out of here. I can handle this." And at the competency hearing, Jack McCoy, the ADA, okay, back up. His son was on the stand saying that his dad wasn't fully competent because he couldn't remember his grandchildren's names, and that he had lost money on all of his and on all of the investments that he had made, and blah blah blah. And so then Jack was cross-examining him, saying, "Well, how often his son was up there, and how often do you send him photos of your kids? And how much money did you lose in the stock market last year? 100-some thousand. How much did your dad lose? 1,500. Well, that's not the point. And it makes me wonder who's incompetent here." Yeah, I found it rather amusing. And so then the 85-year-old father was up back on the stand, and this is in the competency hearing. And he just blurted out, he said, 3 days it took me to track him down online, hunt him down, and shoot him. And he said, I called up the ISP and told them I had my granddaughter's email and wanted to find her phone number, and the operator was more than willing to help me. So I took that phone number and did a reverse email lookup or address lookup and found him, and I took what was mine. What I took my whole life to build up, buy my house and have it taken from me. And he gave the whole speech there. And this actor, I doubt if he's still alive. I mean, these shows can be 20 years old, and I'm sure this actor, he's having some very interesting lunches with King David and Einstein and whoever.